in Oklahoma, the Sooner State, here at Oklahoma Memorial. And let me tell you, it is still hot out here for tonight's game between the USC Trojans and the Oklahoma Sooners. And here come the Sooners. Hi and welcome everyone to another great college football game brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Brad Dessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
You know, I think in a game like this, you need to look at the big playmakers. USC has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
I can tell you one thing I know about this game. Oklahoma has an offensive line that is sensational. And let me tell you, these guys are going to have their way with this defensive front and win this one where it matters most, in the trenches.
Thanks, guys. Should be an exciting game. Now let's get down to midfield where they're ready for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. Number 28 takes it at the 8, tries to shoot.
That's a good... They'll go to work at the 17-yard line. USC comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Bond back to pass. Steps up. Here comes the pressure. Comes up with a jump ball. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down. No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Oklahoma comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Found his man. He goes down. Nice pass play.
Good accuracy there by the quarterback, and the receiver made a nice catch for a big game.
I think the key also was the fact that the pass was thrown very hard.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25. Oklahoma lines up with 3 receivers. Fakes it. And he's taken down about 5 yards in the quarterback keeper. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 20. On the ground, up the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The halfback refused to be taken down on that score.
Boy, there was no way that he was going to be stopped. He wanted that touchdown bad.
And he tacks on the extra point. Number 83 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 1, and Johnson deep to return. Number 1 fields it at the 11. Ball on their own 26. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Johnson takes a handoff. He's got an opening. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. And he picks up great yardage on the run.
Yeah, and it looked like everybody else was in slow motion on that run. Boy, this kid is fast.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Trojans go with the I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up. He's in trouble. And he can't make the catch. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. He'll get it again. He's hit and got away. And he's taken down at the 47. They get about 10 yards on that play. Third down and short. Ball right around midfield. The Trojans line up with 2 tight ends. And they'll try to get the first through the air. Steps up, and they get the sack. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. And it's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Guys, their last possession, they really had good success passing the ball.
Hey, if they ask me, I'd air it out some more.
Lee, I agree. Make them show you that they can stop it before you change things up.
They'll start this drive at the 15. 3 wideouts here. Bond on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Well, he showed off his arm that time with a heck of a throw. Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 25. The Sooners come out in a 2 tight end set. They keep it on the ground with a 10. He spins around, and down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back. First and 10. Ball on the 28. The Sooners set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28. Bond comes to the line with 3 wide. Got an opening. And he's taken down. Nice 7-yard gain on the quarterback draw. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 35. Oklahoma lines up in a goal line set. Bond will throw for it. Throws this one out to the left. Incomplete. And that was out of reach for his tight end.
The intended receiver on the play. Fourth and 3. Ball on the 35-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 87 gets it off. Number 88 fields it at the 24.
Now, the reason why that's a good opportunity for the returner to run it back is because of the pressure up front. When there's pressure, the punt protection team always blocks a little longer, and they don't get down the field as fast.
They'll set up shop at the 34-yard line. Back to pass. He steps up. He gets rid of it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get the ball out of there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34. They'll try to power it with a fullback. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
3rd down and 12. Ball on the 32. The Trojans line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Here they come. His receiver has it. Knocked out of bounds. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. High formation here. They go with the option. He decides to run with it. And down he goes. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled it.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
Second and 7. This is the 5th play of this drive. They line up in an I. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. No gain. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Johnson lines up in the deep back, I formation. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the left. What a pick! And this could be a big return. At the 40. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown! And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Well, that's big time. He made a great read on the quarterback and got in there for the pick.
And he hits the PAT. So down to just a few seconds left in the first quarter with a score. Oklahoma 14, USC nothing. Number 83 is lined up to kick this one off. Johnson and number 1 back ready to return. Number 1 fields it at the 7. Spins upfield. So if you're the offense here, what's your mindset right now?
Well, I think they're anxious to get back out on the field. Last time out, they drove right down the field, so they know they can move it.
But they cannot turn it over again in the same situation. That, my friends, would be a heartbreaker.
They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. High formation here. Back to pass. He steps up. He's under some heat. And it's incomplete. And that one was a little off target.
Yeah, he had a little too much mustard on that one, Brad. He needs a little bit more touch in those passes and let the receivers go get it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Incomplete pass. And the wideout had trouble holding on there.
And I'll tell you what, he was holding on for dear life there. I don't think he was concerned about the ball too much on that play. Nah.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 23. The Trojans go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Throws it out there. Comes up with a jump ball. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with his zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. After a quarter of play, our score is Oklahoma 14, USC nothing. First and 10. Ball on the 43. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. In and out of his hand. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. He drops back. Pressure coming. He steps up, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. They came after him hard there.
Yeah, they sure did. And Lee, I think the quarterback felt that pressure coming from every direction.
Kirk, as I've always said, the best way to keep the pressure down and to help the quarterback is to run screens and draws.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Sooners bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Wants to throw outside. There he goes. And he's all the way down to the 20-yard line. How about that pass play?
Woo, great call. Let me tell you, talk about dangerous. When this tailback gets to the open field, woo, good luck trying to stop him.
First and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. They go with the option. Spinning, and down he goes. Well, he didn't get much out of that scramble.
Yo, this kid needs to learn when to scramble. He's going to end up in the hospital if he keeps getting hit like that.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 19. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Touchdown! What a catch and a big touchdown from the tight end.
I'll tell you, this tight end is a big-time football player. He might like to talk a little bit out there on the field, But he has the type of game to back it up.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. And the score, Oklahoma 14, USC 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And they'll be returning this one. Number 17 fields at the goal line. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
They'll go to work at the 23. Oklahoma comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Bond to the air on first down. Here comes the pressure. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Bond lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He steps up. Look out! And they couldn't hook up on that one. They got some good pressure on him there.
Yeah, but don't forget the fact that nobody was open. That was good coverage, too.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 23. Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Rifles this one out to the left. Caught! He's all the way down to the 33-yard line. He threw a bullet in there.
Oh, he sure did. We've already talked about his arm strength, but what really impresses me are his mechanics. His passing motion is so fluid.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Trojans bring in the nickel package. They'll throw on first down. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They line up in the shotgun. Bond set to go to the air. Complete. And he's taken down at the 20. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Sooners come out in the shotgun. Throws. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Sooners line up with 2 tight ends. Bond back to throw. Over the middle. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. Uh-oh, high snap. That was a dangerous throw.
Oh, not a very good decision. He's got to either throw this one away or take a sack. You don't want to go back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach if that had been an interception.
Fourth and 9. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Number 83 lines up for the field goal. He gets it up. And it sails through the upright. Number 83 is lined up to kick this one off. Johnson and number 1 back deep to return. Johnson fields it at the 7. Spin move.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
They'll take over at the 29-yard line. The Trojans go with the I formation. Johnson gets the call. And down he goes. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 31. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. They came with a blitz that time and got to the tailback for the loss. It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 30. Johnson lines up in the deep back. I formation. Back to pass. He's looking for his man, and it's caught, and he's taken down. Nice catch, but that's not going to move the chains. They send out the punting unit. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 28 takes it at the 20. And they take over after a nice punt return. They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line. The Sooners set up in the gun. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Trojans line up with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Finds his receiver who's all alone. And down he goes. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Guys, here's another look at that nice pass.
Okay, this was a nice pass and a nice catch, but the impressive thing about this play is how the receiver just kept on going after he caught the football.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Trojans bring in their dime package. throw on first down. He's looking. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Sooners line up with 4 wideouts. They'll throw on first down. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's second and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. 3 wideouts to the right side. Looks, throws it to the outside. Caught, knocked out of bounds. This kid just continues to impress us with his ability to catch the football. He's already gone over 100 yards here in the first half.
Now, if you were to ask this defense, who wants to cover this guy, I bet you nobody's going to raise their hand because this receiver is embarrassing them.
Oklahoma will line up in a jumbo set here. Touchdown, Oklahoma! How about the tight end? This guy can play some football.
You bet he can. He's such an all-around player. He's just as good at blocking as he is at catching the football.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Oklahoma 24, USC 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Johnson fields it at the 11. Juke move. He tries to spin. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line. First and 10.
High formation here. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. He tosses it short. Complete. Laid the lumber to him. The Trojans call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 35. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws this one out to the left. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 35. USC lines up in a double tight set. And that one's fallen incomplete. He was way out in front on that one.
Yeah, there was no chance for the tight end to catch up to that ball there.
And the punt team will come out. It's fourth down. Punts the ball away. Number 28 fields it at the 24. A good return.
start the drive.
They'll go to work at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
He drops back. Under pressure. Wants to throw outside. And it's caught. And down he goes. Oklahoma takes a timeout. And that was their first timeout. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Trojans bring in the nickel package. Complete. And he's taken down at the 47. Fellas, he's really out to an outstanding start in this football game.
Hey, if he continues at this pace, he may throw for 500 yards.
I'll tell you what, this guy is so much fun to watch when he gets into a rhythm like this.
On with a recovery. USC calls a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 87 gets it off. Number 88 takes it at the 20.
He couldn't shake anybody. He needs to go work out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good return, but if he could have broken that last tackle, that might have been a big play.
First and 10. Ball on the 27. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Got it. He's all the way down to the 45. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Back to pass. He steps up. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. And that'll be his third sack of the game.
The big fella's just been eating this offensive line up. They need to start doubling him or something, anything to slow this guy down.
Passing situation here on third and long. Ball on the 49. And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really, really fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Johnson fields it at the 13. He jukes. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 35.
First and 10.
They line up in an I. They go with the option. And now he's going to run. There's a stiff arm. He spins. He's on the run. Look at the strength. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
This run's worth another look.
Absolutely. This is a great play. He drops back to throw. Okay, nothing's open. Let's run with it. And look at him when he runs with it. He doesn't run like a quarterback. He runs like a running back.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. There's a play fake. Throws this one out to the right. Got his man. Sheds a tackler. And he's taken down. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
I think they caught the safeties looking in the backfield at the running back, and the receivers ran right by them.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. And they hit him in the backfield. Good play there by the defensive end to wrap him up for a loss. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Big opening. He's going to take off. And down he goes. Well, they made him pay with that run.
Yeah, the quarterback is so dangerous because he can beat you throwing or running.
Let's look at that run again.
Hey, is this kid dangerous or what? Look at him scramble out there.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. They'll throw on 1st down. Here they come. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Johnson lines up in a deep back, I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback, and he's taken down. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Oklahoma brings in their nickel package. Back to pass. Steps up. Pressure coming. They'll make the sack. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. The kick is up. And it's through the upright. USC to kick. Number 28 and number 17 back to return. Kicks it off. Number 28 fields it at the 2 with the spin. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Across the middle. And it's caught. And down he goes. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line. Ace backfield, drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it to the outside, and he's taken down at the 32. He fired that ball in there.
Yeah, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Sooners come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He makes a circus catch. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
You drop back to pass and see zone. It's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 43. USC lines up with 5 defensive backs. Bond back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Almost intercepted. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. Bond drops back, steps up, across the middle. Off his hands, incomplete.
Jones, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Sooners set up in the gun. Bond steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And got him! And he's taken down. What an arm.
Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell that the quarterback and receiver have worked over and over on this. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers a bullet right there.
It's first and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Nickel defense. Bond on first down. He's going to take off. And down he goes. 1, maybe 2 yards on the quarterback scramble. Bond comes to the line with 3 wide. And the snap goes to the back. And he's taken down at the 3-yard line. 7-yard run by the running back. They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds. 6-yard setback.
Loss of 6 on the play.
This isn't much more than an extra point. It's up. And it splits the uprights. Number 83 looks ready to kick this one off. Johnson and number 1 set to return. Johnson takes it at the 12. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll set up shop at the 29.
First and 10.
They line up in an I. Here's the option. He lateral. Oh, he got nailed on that one. That's 4 yards on the play. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 33. He drops back. He steps up over the middle. His receiver has it. What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He can play for my team any day.
What happened to the defense there, Coach?
Well, the defense is coming on the blitz here, as you can see, but they get held up a little, and that gives the quarterback just enough time to find the open receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Back to pass. Steps up under pressure. Got it to his receiver. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 42. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. His receiver has it. Fumble, loose ball. The receiver should have held on to that one.
Now, coaches hate to see turnovers anytime, especially fumbles by a receiver.
And half the time, those guys are out there showboating, holding the ball with one hand. Can you believe it?
You can bet the next time he touches the ball, he better use both hands.
They'll get the ball here at the 17-yard line. USC brings in their nickel package. On the ground, up the middle, makes a move, and down he goes. An 8-yard gain.
Ball carrier, gain of 8 on the play.
Let's look at that one again. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on their own 25. 3 wideouts here. Little shake and bake move, and he's taken down at the 27. A nice draw play there.
Yep, the tailback had good awareness there, knowing exactly where he had to go to make the first down.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Oklahoma 27, USC 10. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 27. The Sooners come out in a shotgun. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And down he goes. So the draw play to the fullback gets them 6 yards.
6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 33. Bond, back to pass. Short toss with the interception. He's got some blockers. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Well, that's big time. He made a great read on the quarterback and got in there for the pick.
He drops back. He's under pressure. And it's incomplete. There was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to throw a screen. And he's taken down. A yard, maybe 2 on the screen pass. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. They go with the option. Touchdown, USC! And a nice run by the quarterback.
Well, this guy is such a gifted player. He can find so many different ways to score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Number 13, ready to kick. Number 28 and number 17, deep to return. He kicks it. Number 17 takes it at the 4. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
20 yards. Number 17 on the return.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
Oklahoma sets up with 4 receivers. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Loss of 3.
3-yard loss on the play.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 21. The Sooners come out in the ace formation. Over the middle. Got it. And they tackle him. Nice pass play.
Good accuracy there by the quarterback, and the receiver made a nice catch for a big gain.
I think the key also was the fact that the pass was thrown very hard.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Trojans bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And that one's fallen incomplete.
29, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10.
So it's second and 10.
The 47
Ball on their own 47. Going with the shotgun here. And they hit him in the backfield. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
It's third down and 13 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Trojans line up with 6 defensive backs. He drops back. He steps up across the middle. And it's caught. He has some room. And down he goes. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up 4th.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Fourth and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Number 20, back to return.
He gets it off. Number 20 takes from the 10. Looks to me as though the offensive line is ready to run the ball some more.
And that defensive line better be ready, because if they aren't, they'll be giving up another touchdown drive.
They'll start this drive at the 10-yard line. Drops back to pass. Wants to get it out on the screen. And he's stopped behind the line. They lose 3 yards there. Second and 13. Ball on the 7. The Trojans line up in an I formation. There's a missed tackle. And he's taken down. 7 yards there. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Sooners bring in the nickel package. Steps up, throws it to the outside. Got him again. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he will score. What do you think of this quarterback, Lee?
Well, he's got over 300 yards passing now, and what I like about him is his quick release. 1, 2, 3.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Oklahoma 27, USC 24. Number 13 ready to kick. Number 28 and number 17 back ready to return. Number 17 fields it at the 1. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt.
On the return. 1st and 10.
They'll set up shop at the 23. Bond lines up in the shotgun. Bond drops to throw. Under heavy pressure. He tosses it short. Complete. And down he goes at the 24. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Here it is again. Second and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line. And he's taken down. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6.
On the play.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 30. The Sooners come to the line with their jumbo package. And down he goes. USC takes a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 33. The Sooners line up in a goal line formation. Bond will hand it off. Broke away from 1. And he's taken down. The Trojans are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Second and 8 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Bond gives it up the middle. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense.
7-yard line.
USC brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. And he's going to lose yards on this one. The defense calls a timeout. And that was their third and final timeout. And the punt team will come out. It's fourth down. Punts the ball away.
Back to punt.
Number 88 fields at the 29. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
They'll go to work at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Found his man. And he's all the way down to the 28-yard line. How about your assessment of that long play, Kirk?
Well, Brad, not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
And he stops the clock with a spike. Here are today's Red Zone Players of the Game, which is brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. He drops back. He steps up. He passes it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. It's third down and 10. Ball on the 28. The Sooners line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Wants the middle. In and out of his hand. Number 13 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. He gets it up, and it's right down the middle. And with that field goal, we are all tied up.
Yeah, well, that was a clutch field goal without a doubt.
Number 13 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 17 and number 28 back deep to return, kicks it off. Number 17 fields it at the 2. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll take over at the 24. Oklahoma comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Bond back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And it's incomplete. That ball was off the mark, guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get back to basics.
Hey, Coach, this guy looks like he's got his adrenaline flowing out there. He's a little bit too excited.
Come on, Kirk. We almost caught that one.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Bond is back in the gun. Back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. He got it at the 30. He's all the way down. The Sooners call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. The Sooners line up with 4 wideouts. And he's taken down. The Sooners are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 17-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Bond with the give. And down he goes. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners call for a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. This is for the game. The kick is up. And it is good. And that field goal is going to put him on top.
Hey, Brad, you talk about clutch players? This kid is sensational.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 1 fields it at the 7. This one's in the books, folks. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
This is why I'm up here with you guys. Coaching a game like this might give you a heart attack. Oklahoma played an outstanding football game, and they proved they can win the close ones. We expected it to be a close game, and we were not disappointed.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, Oklahoma 30, USC 27. So for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.